Hi, my name is Lage and you're watching a video from SoBad, which is a channel about social sustainability. And I'm going to talk about the United Nations' second sustainable development goal, which is about zero hunger. And how could we possibly achieve that? And also what would the benefits be if we in fact achieved this goal? So let's have a look at it, and thank you so much for joining. Okay, so first of all, the thing that we have this issue in the first place is very heartbreaking because it doesn't really make any sense that some people have to struggle that much in order to survive. And it comes down to a very simple but complicated at the same time issue that has to do with redistribution of the goods that we have in the world, the goods and the resources that we have in the world. And I'm from Denmark. I'm from a country where most of us have way more than we need, also in terms of food, and we waste food, and that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, so the thing that some people, even like the working poor, or working poor means that you work and still don't have enough money to pay for your basic necessities like rent and food, etc. Or they have illnesses or whatever that makes them unable to work, or whatever reason it may be, they don't have the means to survive, and that's a problem. So and how can we fix this? Well, on an individual level it's hard, and I just want to cut in right here. This video is not sponsored by anyone, but I do occasionally donate money to Share the Meal, which is an app through the World Food Program that gives meal directly to people that are in situations of crisis, like fleeing from wars or disasters and other types of conflicts, and in need of meals. So it's a very simple concept, and it's very easy to donate through them. And that is, of course, a very tangible way of trying to create a world with zero hunger. Other ways, you can watch my video about ending poverty, which I uploaded last week, if you want to learn more about how to end poverty in general, like what can be done. And of course, this is all on more governmental policy levels, not so much as what we can do as individuals, but what structural changes do we need in order to end poverty. And it's the same thing with zero hunger, and because these two sustainable development goals are so closely connected, it also makes sense to look at how can we end poverty in order to say how can we achieve this goal of having zero hunger, because in the system, at least, exchanging money or whatever other things of value in order to get food, that is a necessity. So, but getting back to it again, it's a matter of redistribution, and so moving resources from those that have the most resources to those that are in need of it. And the Share the Meal app is just an example of how to do that on, again, an individual level or organizational level, because they also take donations from companies. Yeah, and as I've also gone into in one of my other videos, I'll put the link down in the description box, is that So the thing is that conflicts can create situations where people are starving more, having a difficult time, earning a living and providing food for themselves and their families. But if we also make sure that everyone has a full stomach and are well fed, then we are also actively preventing conflicts. So they are very closely interlinked, and the this making sure that people have had enough to eat is in a way of creating a more peaceful world. So this goal is, along with all of the other goals, extremely important, and I don't have all the answers. I only have maybe one or two suggestions, and if you have any suggestions about what we should do to create a world with zero hunger, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And feel free to check out my video on ending poverty, because those are also some of the tools that leaders in policy could take into account when considering how to create a world, how to achieve this goal of creating a world with zero hunger. Because truly, no one deserves to go to bed hungry or to be malnourished or whatever. It does not make any sense, because there's plenty of food in the world. A lot of it gets thrown away, and we can do better. We can. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much if you watched this far, and have a very nice day, and I send you peace and love.